sleep. We wake them up. Wake up, the champs is in. Champion. We want back ends. Back in. Wipe my sins. Wipe it. They can't win. They can't win. No new friends. No new friends. Football fans. Football. They sleep again. They sleep. We wake them up. Wake up, the champs is in. Yeah, yeah.
It's the NFL on EA. Nearly century-old building. They are ready for football indeed in Chicago as their guys get set to do battle with the Chicago Bears. Cody Parkey now ready to get this one started. And off we go from Soldier Field. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Think he gonna beat the big dog? My damn stomach hurt. I need to go to sleep.
And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
This time, Trubisky will throw. He leaves this one for Howard. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. It'll be a gain of 4. And they're going to face a third down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now they'll run it on the toss. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. They'll run it now out of the gun. Looking for an opening, not much there. He'll get it to the 39. Another 2-yard gain there, but they'll need to do better this time. It's 3rd and 6. Now it's Trubisky. The screen pass here to Cohen. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. And they're getting him involved
something new, trying to switch it up.
Feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
It's a 4-yard pickup, and it'll be a 2nd down. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it. They love it because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here, because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Chicago. 39 yards. And the Bears have taken the early lead. So they get the ball on the opening drive. They take it in for the score.
And how about setting the tone right away? Everyone talks about wanting to do that, but you always hear it in every locker room. First 5 minutes of the game, who's going to set the tone? Who's going to take control? Guess who just did?
Well, now on the next drive, when you score that quickly or you scored that quickly against, probably feel like you need to
Hell no, I beat you more.
Yeah, without a doubt. In other words, you've actually put the pressure even more so on your
surpassed you
opponent.
with them down, that update shit, bro. I done surpassed everybody.
Trubisky brings the Bears up first and 10 at their own 17-yard line. From the gun, it's Trubisky. That's complete to the Memphis man, Anthony Miller. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A nice gain of 21 yards. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Off the play fake, here's Trubisky, eluding the pressure right. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. A very solid gain of 27. And the young buck showing that ability, that agility to dance outside of the pocket, complete the deep ball.
And don't think for a second that the coaching staff didn't have their heart rate accelerate a little bit there, right? Anytime you have those young quarterbacks and they get outside of the pocket, you're just hoping that they make good decisions, because so many things can happen that can go wrong when you throw it downfield like that. He got away with it there and in a big way.
Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. 2nd and 10 now. It's Trubisky. He's going to dump that off to his running back, Cohen. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Give him 7 on the play, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. Looking to throw again, Trubisky. That is caught at the 7. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A first trip to the red zone for the Bears. They've got it 1st and goal at the 7. Again, it's Trubisky.
Come in.
And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Brandon, some of those windows to throw the football that exist when you're between the 20s, they don't exist when you're this close to the goal line. But as a former DB, I liked it closer to the goal line. Tighter windows made it easier to cover people, actually.
Throwing here, Trubisky. Now he's got it. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis back with you as it's Bears football here to begin quarter number 2. And they'll come up looking to keep this drive moving. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all. And now they're looking at 3rd down here. Trubisky keeps it himself. So call that no gain on the sneak, and now they're still a yard short here on 4th.
Now, this feels like old-school football because this has turned into a good old-fashioned goal.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. He tried to keep it himself, but can't stretch his way in. And the Chicago defense able to come up with a goal line stand. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
I'm not so crazy about where they decided to run that play, but I like the play itself because if you continue to run it and show it, you're going to create openings that you hope to exploit later in the game.
Let's take it inside his own 40. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
It's my defense, bro.
The Bears offense now getting ready to take over. And last time they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down in position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Move. Lock in.
Now Trubisky. He's going to air one out. And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on. 3rd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Play action. Now Trubisky rolling to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Akeem Hicks coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it'll be 4th down.
Gotta go.
They'll indeed go for it with Trubisky. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Getting a hand in there and knocking it away, Eddie Jackson. Well, that, my friend, I guess is the definition of a head-scratcher. 4th and long, this stage of the game. What were they doing?
I just have to believe that he looked at the situation, still in the first half, decided there was a time to be aggressive. Now was it, because there's still time to make up for it if things don't go right. Of course, a lot of questions on this one. And look, I want to go for as much as it.
Touchdown, Chicago! Taylor Gabriel with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bears will extend their lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. It'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
The Bears offense now heading back out onto the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll...
When this ball's tipped and intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback,
my defense
you've got to
is
know
raw,
when to
bro.
say
Not
when
that
and just
deep
throw
ball
it
shit
away.
no more.
Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up
Ball
floating one
up.
downfield that gets intercepted.
That one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Hands up. 18.
Now this time he'll look to throw. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Leonard Floyd coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. Now Trubisky on 3rd and long. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. Here's Pat O'Donnell now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Oh, he's going to go ahead and field it from the 3-yard line. One minute, 53 ticks left to go in this first half. We're back to Soldier Field following this short break. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Lock in.
They'll start things on first with Torrey Cohen. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down, Trubisky.
When you're putting together a formula for winning defense, it's exactly what we're seeing in this game. Controlling the line of scrimmage, attacking, and changing everything so that now they're playing in the offense's backfield. They're playing an excellent game.
They run. This is Cohen. And he'll get this up to about the 40. The all-pro in 2 positions. Khalil Mack there to make the stop. The Bears moving hastily in the hurry-up offense. Now they'll run with Cohen. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down. And you can almost feel Trubisky saying, let's get to the line and hurry up.
Lock in.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Trubisky. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
This defense is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. They're going to try and throw. The catch made by Miller. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They've been burned twice already on 4th down, but the 3rd time's the charm as they keep the drive moving. Now Trubisky to throw. He's going to air one out. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Chicago.
Damn.
Allen Robinson, 46 yards. And the Bears draw in closer. And that one makes it 14-7.
Get you a free touchdown, that's all. I feel bad for you.
Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away.
Get you a free touchdown.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense now gets set to head back onto the field. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
We just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Flush to his right. Oh, he just needed to throw it away, but instead, out of bounds he goes, and that's a sack. They'll wind up losing 11 on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Gotta go.
Here's Trubisky. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. So we reach halftime with the visiting Bears out on top here. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this 3rd quarter. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Space to maneuver at the 40 as they finally wrangle him in at the 48. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. But he'll pick up another 1st down with that run.
And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. He'll buy some time right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. The Bears on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 11. Trubisky will throw. And that is incomplete.
He turned his
We're into the
hips
second
for the
half
peak,
now. This is an
man.
offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. Here we go on 4th down with Trubisky. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Wow,
kill
1st
that
and
shit to
goal.
the head,
Defensively, all they can do
You
is
run that
shake
shit
their
to the
heads.
ground.
Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
We know it's
Run that
tough
shit
enough
to
to
the
pick up
ground.
1st downs on 3rd down plays, but when you go for it on 4th down, sometimes you're actually just praying, and on that play, the prayer was answered.
Now it's Trubisky. He'll leave it for
Sleep.
Cohen, complete. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. A great effort there. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game. So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away. Fielded about a yard deep. So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. First half showed us some pretty good offense.
What you doing? You got yourself figured right.
We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down.
A big seam, and he might go all the way. 20. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Taylor Gabriel, 77 yards. And the Bears have broken the tie. He's got the hat trick now of rushing touchdowns. Also has his team the advantage.
And I'm looking at it two ways here. If I'm on defense, I don't care what they do now. I commit as many people as it takes to slowing him down running the football. Even if they want to hit me over the top on play action, I just don't let him beat me that way anymore. And if I'm him, I'm in the huddle calling the plays myself. I tell my quarterback, guess what? You're handing it to me again.
Can't stop.
And if I'm the quarterback, I'm saying, okay, that sounds good, right?
Smart quarterback.
You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. They go play action here on first down. Going for the deep ball. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. The Bears in good field position to start out 1st and 10.
Got stuck.
Accelerating, and off he goes. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Taylor Gabriel, 50 yards. Bears turn that interception into a touchdown. And that rushing touchdown, his 4th, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it. But he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. Oh, now he bowls him over. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Now the Bears offense ready to take over again. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see when they decide to do a play caller. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback you got a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Second and 10. It's Trubisky again. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
The 4-6 is just like that defense.
Trubisky now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Come on.
And on the ground they go with a running back. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him. And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. Now a play fake here on first down. And this is Gabriel on the catch. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage. The drag route can be effective when it's run well.
18.
Here's Trubisky to throw. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Well, he's been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, second and goal. Throwing once more, it's Trubisky. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. 2 incompletions haven't moved him any closer. And likely throwing again, you'd have to think on third and goal here. Now it's Trubisky. And now another one thrown incomplete. How about the defensive stand here from first and goal, 3 straight incompletion.
Yeah, I think people are wondering why didn't they try and run it at least once in there. But once the first incompletion happened, it's almost like they were committed to throwing the ball from then on out.
So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive gets them 3, not 6.
Is it okay if I give credit to both sides on this one?
Absolutely.
All right, let's start defensively. They hung in there. 10-play drive. But they stiffened when they got close to the goal line, made them kick a field goal. For the offense, 10-play drive. They might be a little disappointed they got a field goal, but they moved the ball down the field with dispatch and came away with points.
And now the Bears coming out as they get ready. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They begin the drive on the ground with Cohen. And some room to maneuver. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones in a first down.
Every team in the league always wants explosive plays, breakout plays, and even more so when it's your horse who's had a tough time during the game.
Yeah, not that great in the first half. Maybe he can recalibrate here in the third and then carry that over to the fourth.
I like that. Recalibrate. Strong.
They've
had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. And he's got this down to the 35. 17 yards on the pickup there and also a first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Back now at Soldier Field. It's Bears football here. They also have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now they try the right side here. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Give him 2 on that run, and they're still left looking at a 3rd and about 9 to go.
Oh, this is a touchdown.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. That's on target, but it's no good. He had it on line, but it came up just shy of the crossbar. And this score will stay right where it is.
Well, he gets everything he could into this one. The trajectory's good. It's definitely on line. It just needs a little more oomph behind it. And it'll wind up falling just shy of the crossbar.
Now Trubisky on first down. Sliding out of the pocket. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. He started out having some troubles back in the first half connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think about spreading things out, putting it on the receivers, make them win those one-on-one battles on the perimeter and find their way open.
2nd and 10 now. It's Trubisky. And his throw here's incomplete. Allen Robinson, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. I guess they're in a situation now, 4th quarter, where they're forced to take some chances, but I don't know that that was the type of a chance you want to take.
And that one could very easily have been intercepted. And if it does get picked off, that could possibly seal this one.
They'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Cohen. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Give him 9 on the play, and it'll be 4th down. Here we go. It's Trubisky on 4th down. That's to his running back, complete. And he's got this down to the 35. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Trubisky. Flushed out right. And incomplete. He tried to leave it underneath. Nearly got picked. They may be lucky to have that one back. 3rd down.
I know that interception was dropped, and it would have been their 3rd of the game. And I will guarantee you, in the huddle, on the bench, all the defensive guys have been talking about is, we've got this guy right where we want him. Who's going to get the next one? It almost becomes a challenge, and they've missed a golden opportunity.
And he'll go down at the 28. It's a gain of 7, and that'll bring up 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the 1st down. In this case, it didn't happen.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. That's going to be caught. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Anthony Miller, 28 yards. And the Bears have cut it to within a score. Looking to throw again, Trubisky. And this is caught. They got it. And that could be an important 2 points. It gets him back within a field goal. Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. Onto the field now come the Bears. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. This time, Trubisky will throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Cohen. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And they'll run it here. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11. Looky here, Trubisky wants to throw it. The screen pass here to Cohen. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. And now the Bears going to signal for another timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
You see it? Let's go.
Now it's Trubisky. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The screen does get him 9, but it also brings up a 4th down. Fourth down. Here's Trubisky. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he's got the 1st down before being taken down at the 46. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. Trubisky will come up here 1st and 10, and he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive.
Here we go. Brad 38. Brad 38.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Eddie Jackson with a tackle.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the 1st half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line.